Over a week away from Thanksgiving, but these Americans cannot wait to talk about their Turkey Day. This is Pass the Rock.
Hey yo, could one of y'all pass the gosh darn rock? Hey yo, I'm trying, I ain't lying, and hosting this will be Brian. Yeah. Posting like Kobe Bryant, yeah. Flying to see the pie. Yeah. Hit the hezzy, we got Jesse, opinions get kinda messy. A fan of out of lefties, from football to racing jet skis. He go silly when he go deep, sheesh, is Zach Zeman. Teaming up with Jack, we stack the whole team, man. Pass the rock, don't stop the shot clock. Woo. Smack the slap shot, come on, now let's talk. Pass the, yo partner, pass the rock, for real.
Well, it is a lovely Wednesday afternoon here at the Tribe. We're coming up on Thanksgiving. It's not quite yet, but got some fun stuff today. You'll probably be seeing it closer to actually Thanksgiving. So, Brian, first off, I'm going to ask you a question. Which game are you least likely to watch because you are passed out from all the turkey you eat next Thursday?
I'm probably good. So I'm always excited about Packers. Whoever the Lions play, because it's the first one of the day. You know, lunch is being cooked up. It's not quite ready. It starts at like 11:30. So I'll watch that one. And the night game, you're always excited. It's usually the best game over the last couple of years. So Seahawks 49ers, that's going to be a banger. So I'm going to say Commanders Cowboys because the Cowboys might actually win by 50.
I don't know. I think I agree that in the time slot, it's you watch the first game and grab a plate and you're out from 3 to 6 p.m. and then you get rejuvenated for the night game. But Commanders might upset the Cowboys. And
Okay. Hot take.
Very flaming hot take. But Seahawks Niners, I honestly think could be the least close game of the day after how the Niners have been playing recently.
Wow. True.
We hope that it's a nice division matchup, and it might end up being a blowout. So we'll see. Offie, I will not be doing that challenge.
And me neither. To be fair, I mean, to me, the game that I always end up skipping is the 12:30 game because I'm usually traveling during that game to the rest of my family for Thanksgiving. So I, usually travel during lunch, end up watching the other two games while eating some great Thanksgiving foods.
All right, well, I'm going to throw it right back over to you, Zach. And why don't you start us off for today?
Yes. Let's do a draft of athletes whose name starts with S. So this is going to be all-time, any sport, their first name has to start with the letter S. So to begin, I think this is a pretty consensus first overall pick. I'm going to go with Steph Curry, first overall.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's consensus. I got a guy on here that I think I'm going to take over.
I think there's a few names you could really throw out there, and that's one of them that is a great first overall pick.
No doubt. Great job. You when you created this game, you were like, okay, I'll go first, and it'll be easy. I'll take Steph. All right, so I have the second pick. I'm going to stay in the LSU family and give me one Shaquille O'Neal. All right, we're just going to batten down the hatches. We're going to break a few backboards, and we're ready to roll.
If it wasn't Steph for me, it was going to be Shaq.
Boy, I feel like there's a bit of a drop after those first two. I got to think of who I want here. I mean, Steph Curry is Steph and Shaq, two of the top 10 players in NBA history, both starting with the letter S. I could go in a lot of directions here, man. Wow, there's a lot of names on this list. We're gonna start off, and this is any sport, right?
Any sport.
Man,
even your table tennis heroes.
Sam Darnold.
I think, man, I gotta do some research.
It's not as easy as you think.
It's really not. I've
only got a handful of names that I'm like, I want that person.
Man, it's not looking great for the boy. All right, you know what? We're gonna go first overall for my team. Rest in peace, Sean Taylor.
All right. Nobody can argue with that because you're mean if you do. So.
And do I take another pick too?
Yeah, you do.
All right. We're gonna go Mr. Quads himself, Saquon Barkley for my second pick.
I like that. Good pick.
Nice. All right, not terrible. But I think that I'm gonna go with somebody who was a hero of mine as I grew up. Everybody always thought of him as an afterthought, but he's a top 30 player in the NBA all time, Scottie Pippen.
That's a good second pick for you.
Yeah, assuming we're playing basketball with this competition, I'm Scottie.
Look, I'm not thinking of one sport or another, but you guys have gifted me another all-time great athlete of their respective sport. The second player on my team, this is a no-brainer, Serena Williams.
Oh, nice.
That's
a great one.
Serena Williams. Now, this third pick, definitely going to be a little bit harder. But you know what? We've talked some football already. I'm going to go with an all-time quarterback, Steve Young.
Yep. He was on my list. Good job.
All right.
You're really killing me with the first name only. I have a lot of last names.
I know. There's a lot of last names you can think of, but I think the first name makes it a little more challenging. But there's still a lot of names out there that begin with S.
All right. Is it you again? Dang.
It's me and then you.
Right.
So I'm gonna go to the Great North and choose an NHL player. Sidney Crosby. Look it up.
Oh my God, you just ruined my.
I definitely thought of Sidney Crosby as well. That's a really good pick.
Man, Sidney Crosby was locked in. All right. I will take. Do I get points for an SS?
Oh yeah,
double
as long
points.
as their first name starts with S.
Well, do I get double points for?
No, he gets double points. Yeah, it's like Scrabble.
So, all right.
It's like categories.
That's what I meant.
I'm not gonna take Skip Bayless. I'm gonna take Shannon Sharp. Put him in.
Oh, nice.
He was on my list.
And then to round out the squad, I feel like I need Shannon. Shannon's a big guy. I need someone to play. If we're going small ball, I think Shannon can run the 5. We're gonna put Simone Biles at the 4. One of the greatest to ever do it.
That's also a great pick. That's a great pick right there.
That is a great pick. That's awesome. All right. So back to me. So part of me wants to go with somebody you guys have probably never heard of. It is an LSU coach who won 5 national championships in baseball. His name's Skip Bertman. He's also a member of the Tribe. So that's got to be a plus 2 points, plus 3 points. So give me Skip Bertman.
Okay. How do I spell that?
Bertman. I'll assume you can spell Skip.
Yeah. Got it.
Yep.
Skip, like Skip Bayless. Yeah. I know how to spell that at the very least. All right, man. Now getting down to the wire with my final 2 picks.
No, you have 1 pick, huh?
No, I back-to-back picks in my draft.
No.
Snake.
Yeah.
You started.
Yeah, he has 2 more. You have 1 more, and I have 1 more. It's 5.
Oh, I still have 1 more. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, you do.
This is the 4th round, so I thought we were doing 4 rounds.
And then I'll go into the 5th.
I got you. I hear it now. I got it.
He sees the vision. Yeah, this is definitely tough. There's a couple names I want to go with. Let's start with the one that I've had in my head for this entire time. I'm going to start with Sue Bird here.
Oh,
Nice.
Great job. Y'all are getting some nice randoms.
There's like 2 or 3 guys I'm thinking of that I could take. But you know what? I've gone around. I'm going to try to say that I'm not going to repeat any sports.
And you're eliminated from the competition.
I'm just eliminated. I'm going to go with another SS. I'm going to go with slugging Sammy Sosa.
That was at the top of my list for the next round.
Yeah, slugging Sammy Sosa.
All right. So I got Shaq down low. I got Scottie Pippen. I got Sidney Crosby on the wing. I got Skip Bertman running the whole thing from the bench. I need a point guard. Give me Steve Nash.
No, my God, you guys are reading my mind.
It pretty much came down to Sosa or Steve Nash for me, and I was like, you know what? Let's go a different sport.
I was gonna have to go another old guy you hadn't heard of if it wasn't Steve Nash.
Oh my God, y'all are just. I was like, I'm so good. I'm gonna have Sid the Kid, Sammy Sosa, and Steve Nash, and then boom, boom, boom. They drop like flies. All right, just because I like the extra points, I'm gonna finish it off with a triple S. Give me not a guy who's just a guy. Give me Steve Smith Sr.
Now that's a great way to end it.
Hall of Famer.
Oh, you know, the one guy, the three guys I was thinking about at the end of that draft: Sammy Sosa, Steve Nash, and Stephon Diggs.
Oh, Diggs is a good one too.
Stephon Diggs is the last guy I was thinking of, and I was like, you know what, I want. All right. So, who do you think won? Who do you think won, chat? Chat, is this real?
I think objectively, I think that Zach had a pretty good run. I mean, I think Brian's team would have won if he hadn't picked Skip Bertman.
Nobody picked a coach. He won 5 national championships.
No one picked a coach. You don't want to coach if you only have 5 people.
No. I want a coach.
Then you
my 4 guys with the right coaching. My 4 players with the right coaching could beat your 2 teams. Don't worry about it.
I think if this,
you think Sidney Crosby's never run a little defense against the power play? Come on.
I think if
penalty kill, they call that penalty kill.
Well, I mean, if this was football, Jesse, your team clearly wins. You have 4 different football players.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it really went NFL heavy, but I was looking at NBA, and there's after Shaq and Steph, there's literally no one good who plays with the letter S. And Scotty.
Steve Nash.
Well, I was gonna take Steve Nash, and then Brian plucked him from my grasp, so I just had to get going back to the NFL. Surprisingly few good players in the NBA that start with S currently. Yeah. I was thinking Sean Kemp, but I didn't think he was good enough to.
I love some Sean Kemp though.
I actually that would have been a pretty cool pick. That would have been a cool pick.
Yeah, whatever. I'm still thinking that Sean Taylor might have been a reach for my first pick, but Sean Taylor's a legend. So
yep, absolutely.
All right, we're gonna move on. So Brian, do you want to host this, or shall I take her away?
I can host this. Here we go. Thanksgiving foods draft. All right. You don't get to eat them all. You have to pick some. You hoard them in your plate, and nobody else gets to eat them. That's the way we work this. So it is a Thanksgiving food draft. I will start. Most people think you might want to go for the meat, but no. I'm going to start with my grandmother made this the best of anyone. It's a staple at Thanksgiving. I don't care what anybody else says. Mac and cheese.
Oh, great first pick.
Horrible first pick.
No, that's a great first pick.
He's leaving the door wide open.
Just wait till it comes back to me when I put gravy on top of it. But go ahead.
All right. Easily, are we separating dark and white meat, first of all?
I think we have to.
I don't think so. I think it's just.
I think it's just one thing.
You get the whole thing.
Give me the turkey. Are you kidding me? Mac and cheese over the turkey, and that is including 2 huge caveman-esque legs right on the plate.
I need a graphic with each of us, cartoon style, with our you have an entire turkey in front of you, and we can't have it.
You with a turkey and you with your mac and cheese.
That's all right. I'm good with it.
Turkey's great, but I feel like half the time you're getting one of the best players in this draft. The other half, the light meat, getting one of the worst in this draft. Very boom or bust.
I will say, Zach, you have a correct way to go about your turn here. There's a 1-2 punch.
One way to do it.
Oh my God. I already have the Braun Wade of side dishes ready to go. Easily my 2 picks here are stuffing and mashed potatoes. There's no other way this could have gone. Stuffing and mashed potatoes, the LeBron Wade alley-oop photo, the Kobe and Shaq, the Braun Wade, the Jordan Pippen, it's stuffing and mashed potatoes.
If I could just say one thing.
I would take mac and cheese over stuffing. Personally.
Yeah, up in the north where you guys don't know how to cook, really. Down south, we have several different types of stuffing. It just depends what kind it is and what what is in it.
I don't
So,
actually like stuffing. It's just like wet bread.
No,
right, because you got to have good
good.
New Orleans stuffing,
Look,
Italian or
all right, look.
Milton
If
dressing.
it's New Orleans stuffing, then my pick is even better than I originally thought.
There's no cornbread in it. That's the thing.
All right,
I don't have stuffing with cornbread in it.
someone's
Okay.
got to have a camera somewhere because this is too easy. How on earth did you guys let me get turkey and gravy? Oh my god!
You
Sprinkle
say
in-
I was stealing stuff. I was taking gravy next.
Yeah, he
because
was.
those mashed potatoes are gonna suck.
Yeah, my Braun Wade was mashed potatoes and gravy. I actually was surprised you reached for stuffing.
No, I love me some stuffing. It's stuffing and mashed potatoes. Come on.
All right, Brian.
No, I think stuffing and mashed potatoes is more like the Miami Heat 1-2 punch rather than not the LeBron years last year. I'm going to go ahead and just secure the other meat, and I know this isn't kosher, but give me the ham.
Oh, I was really hoping ham would fall back. I love me some ham.
I'm not afraid to go double meat if I have to, by the way.
Well, I knew if I didn't take it there, it was probably gone. But and then just to round it all off, I don't have any vegetables yet. I'm going to save those for later. I'm going to start with dessert. Give me the pecan pie.
Nice.
Well done.
Definitely also on my list. That was also on my list.
All right, now we look. There's lots.
I'm leaving you guys with pumpkin pie, by the way, on purpose.
Yeah, that's up there. That's up there.
I don't care for pumpkin pie, so I'm gonna let that slide down to Zach if he wants it. I'm just gonna go with a good old. I need to round out this plate. Need it to be balanced. I would say I'm gonna go with the green bean. I don't think the green bean is talked about enough. So I love me some green beans. Not a green bean casserole. I do not like that. I do not like the whole casserole function. Just some good old seasoned green beans, just straight up.
Okay.
Agreed.
Well, I'm not a fan of green bean casserole either, but I'm just gonna kind of lump that in with green bean just in general because people do really like that. I think first, I know Brian, you said you were Jesse, you said you were leaving this on the board for me. I think pumpkin pie has to go here. It's an absolute staple of the Thanksgiving menu.
Only when your friend already took the pecan pie and won't share it. Let's be real.
Hey, but both pies have their lovers. Both pies have their lovers. Now it's the second pick that is a little bit tougher. This second pick is tougher. I really wish that ham had fallen back. Ham is elite, and ham.
Zach is just a plate of carbs right now.
I know. Me too. I need vegetables like nobody's business.
Yeah. No. Look. What can I say? I'm a big carbs guy at Thanksgiving, but you know what? All this could probably use some cranberry sauce. An absolute classic.
This is a nightmare plate right now. Stuffing, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, and cranberry sauce.
Yeah, that's not watching.
You know what? Just to piss you guys off, I'm gonna send a photo of this exact plate at my Thanksgiving.
You know what? I think we should all do that. We should all do that.
I'm already upset because I wish I was able to get ham, but didn't fall.
I just like that you're gonna have to tell your drunk uncle that you're not allowed to have turkey or ham this Thanksgiving.
Or gravy. You got to have dry mashed potatoes. Yep. I better not see any. All right. I'm going to round off my team here. I'm tempted to take apple pie, but you guys have already taken some pies off the board, and we're going to go. I actually surprisingly need a carb, and I don't want the turkey to be the only thing that we're pouring this wonderful gravy over. So give me the cornbread. If you are down in the South, they make a damn good cornbread down there. So if we're up north, cornbread. I might say give me a dinner roll or something else. But I'm gonna say give me that sweet cornbread, maybe a jalapeno cornbread if you're going crazy. Yeah. Wow. Down south, give me the cornbread.
Dinner roll. I definitely thought about dinner roll, but I think I already have enough carbs on my plate.
Yeah.
All right, so I need a veggie. There's no veggie. I got the meat. I got a side. I got dessert. So I'm gonna have some Brussels sprouts. I know that sounds terrible, but Brussels sprouts have made a comeback, baby.
I'm with you all the way. Brussels sprouts, absolutely delicious. What a steal at the end of the draft.
All right, I got one more. Right,
No, I think we were just doing 4.
No, we did 4.
Oh, I was saving the hot cross buns for last.
Yeah,
right,
the dinner rolls for last.
All right.
Yeah.
Who made the best play?
Not me.
I'm feeling really good about Zach's sitting there.
I think overall
it's a 2-horse race.
I'm taking Brian's plate any day. I'm taking Brian's plate.
I do wish I had gravy to put on my Brussels sprouts, ham, and mac and cheese, though, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I'm surprised that mac and cheese went first, but I do think, looking at this draft, it's probably like up there as one of the best.
I just think that you guys are overlooking. My plate is the Nikola Jokic of this Thanksgiving. It's the classic. It's by far the best across the board, but people are just tired of voting for it because it's turkey, gravy, green beans, and cornbread. It's easily the most balanced plate, the most complimenting plate. I got the best thing on the board plus gravy. There's just no way. You want to talk about Wade, LeBron, turkey, and gravy are the Shaq and Kobe of this.
Right? I don't know. I really think with just the mac and cheese, the ham, and the Brussels sprouts to finish with the pecan pie, now that is a combo that will get people voting for it. If your dish is the Jokic, Brian's dish is the Embiid. Like, it's right up there. Arguably
and
better.
Your dish is the
arguably better at some things, but it's really a competition between you two guys.
No, your dish is the Precious Achua.
Yeah. My dish is the Precious Achua to Brian's Tyrese Maxey.
All right. Well, we got to keep running here. So I'm going to quickly take a question from the chat. Who fills the flex spot? Amari Cooper, Hollywood Brown, Cortland Sutton, Brian Robinson, or James Conner?
I immediately think Amari Cooper or Brian Robinson.
Well, Amari Cooper's got his quarterback out for the rest of the season. So
yeah, big news. Who do the Cardinals play this week? Because I'm wanting to lean James Conner, actually.
It's Houston.
If he's back.
Yeah, but Houston's been solid.
So James Conner against Houston, Brian Robinson against the Giants. I think that's a pretty safe floor. Hollywood I like, but he only had 3 points last
He's got no quarterback anymore.
Yeah.
He has Kyler Murray.
No, yeah, his Kyler Murray now.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was still in the
Clayton he lost the passion on. His season's over.
No, I think that changes it for me. Give me
I'd say Brian Robinson.
Give me Hollywood.
I'd say Hollywood or Brian Robinson. I think unless you're pretty deep at running back, which there's a few notable buys, you kind of have to find a way to get Brian Robinson in your lineup this week. I feel like he's a guy that's like on my bench, and I'm like, how have I not put him in yet? Like, in my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets a ton of volume, and the Giants.
He gets way more. He's having. I checked on ESPN PPR rankings. He's ranked 6th this year, and I've just had him on my bench, and I'm like, because I have guys like Kamara and ETN, and it's like, well, now it's time for him to shine.
Yep. All right, so I'll go Brian Robinson there. Let's move on to let's draft Let's draft a fantasy team using only players playing on Thanksgiving. So that is Seattle, San Francisco, Detroit, Green Bay, Dallas, and Washington. We're going to do a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and a flex. So I have the first pick. Ooh, this is an easily unanimous first pick. Give me Christian McCaffrey at the 1-1 at my running back.
Yep.
Easy.
Yep. That was easiest pick you could have made. Easiest pick. And from there, immediately there's just like a gap between CMC and the rest of the talent available. You know what? Second overall, I feel like this is the closest thing you can get to a consensus second overall pick. I am gonna go CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I don't think there's a huge gap. I think I would have loved to take CeeDee, but CMC is CMC.
No. To me, it's CMC, and then there's just a gap between him as the number 1 pick, and then the rest is like who you're considering as your top pick.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, there's no way he passes on CMC, but if he passed on CMC, I would have just ran to the podium.
Well,
there's a lot of good players on these. 16.
There are. I'm very happy at the 3rd spot to get Amon-Ra St. Brown. Playing at the early slate.
Yep.
All right. Now, so a little strategy. I don't like the idea of waiting for you guys 4 picks to get my quarterback, but I think I'm going to risk that because there's a couple of low budget options. I think I can do that. So let's beef up the running back position here. And who do I go? Lions again? It's pretty tempting, especially if they're playing the Packers. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs. Just going to load up on beating the Packers.
And I will immediately take Kenneth Walker III.
He was the other one I was thinking of.
Yeah. I had a feeling it had to be between Kenneth Walker and Jahmyr Gibbs if you're thinking running back.
Interesting. Okay. I got a lot of options here. I feel like I'm just going to end up taking all Niners, man. With the way that this is falling.
Yeah.
I am going to take. Wow, this is interesting. Lots of good receivers. You guys also each have a receiver already. I'm going to take George Kittle. Screw it. I think positional value. I'll take George Kittle, get my tight end locked away, and then I have another pick. I'm going to take. I don't think any quarterback on these 6 teams is worth taking, honestly. Although, actually, I am going to take a quarterback. I'm going to take Dak Prescott. He's actually been playing really well lately, and going against the Commanders, who have the dead last secondary and allow a ton of passing yards. Dak Prescott is going to put up 40 this week. So, give me Dak.
Okay, so instantly just no pressure on us to take a quarterback at the moment, I'd say. So I'm going to wait on a quarterback, and I'm going to round out my main skill positions. Just the best tight ends off the board. Might as well snag the guy who's having a fantastic season for the Lions. Give me Sam Laporta.
I was thinking about going Laporta over Kittle, but
I would have taken Kittle over Laporta.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad you took Laporta because I might have ended up with all Lions if you didn't.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I can go running back or I can go flex. I'm going to go flex here and go DK Metcalf.
You already have a running back, but yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was thinking, yeah, you're right. And then lastly, I'm not going to let you guys just make me have Jordan Love. So give me Jared Goff loading up on Lions.
Awesome. I instantly have no pressure to take a quarterback yet. I can focus on the flex position.
You don't think I'm going to flex Geno Smith?
Are we doing super flex all of a sudden?
No, it's not super flex. No.
Did we suddenly?
If it was Taysom Hill, maybe.
Yeah. If Taysom Hill was playing, then yeah, I could see that. This is interesting. I don't love what I have left as options, but you know what? I think we just talked about this player. Probably the only commander even worth considering. At my flex, I'm going to take Brian Robinson Jr.
Okay. I didn't know how he's the only one you'd consider, considering Terry McLaurin sitting there.
No. I'm pretty much a Terry hater. So
there's also Brandon Ayuk. Geez.
Yeah, there's 3 receivers left on the board, and I'm going to take 2 of them. It's just, do I want Ayuk, Debo? Do I want 4 Niners, or do I want to spread the wealth a little? I'm going to take Terry McLaurin as one of these 2 because he is quarterback proof, and this is going to be a shootout with the Cowboys. And I'm going to take Brandon Ayuk. I would rather him over Debo Samuel. So round out my Niners squad. Didn't take a single Lion. I don't think a single Packer is going to be drafted here for good reason. There's no reason to take one.
I don't know. I have to think about tight end at the end here. So
yeah, Luke Musgrave. We'll see. Brandon Ayuk, easy pick.
Okay, that's fine. I am more than happy to take my West Virginia alum, Geno Smith, here at the last round.
I would have taken Sam Howell.
I would have also.
But he's leading the league in yards.
Do not care. Geno Smith.
Against the Niners, good luck.
All right, it's to me. I have to take a tight end. It's between Musgrave and Jake Ferguson of the Cowboys. Give me Jake Ferguson.
Mhm.
While I'm taking my post-meal nap, he's going to be firing it up against the Commanders.
You could add Noah Fant or
Yeah.
Logan Thomas.
Or whoever the Lions' second tight end is.
Yeah. Logan Thomas, not bad.
Look it up. So you're considering Brock Wright. Brock Wright is the line.
He scored a touchdown last week.
Good for him. Good for him.
All right. Who had the best team? I think Dak, CMC, Terry, Ayuk, Kittle. It's nice right there.
No, I like your team a lot.
Your team's very solid.
I think Terry McLaurin is probably your worst player.
Yep.
And just not to piss off Ayuk, I would have taken Ayuk first in that turn. But that's a good job by you, Zach. A good start with CD. But I'm not feeling a huge upside out of your team. Just me personally.
All right, then I'll have a good floor, and that'll be what gets me.
Zach's team this past week would have been unbelievable because they all had very great matchups, and then going into next week, it's gonna be tough.
I wasn't thinking necessarily about the matchup. I was thinking more just in general, just like general performances, instead of just like their matchup. If it was individual matchup, probably would have taken Ayuk and probably would have taken Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy left off the roster.
Yeah, Purdy's off the board, and it's because of my own bias that he is. So,
yeah.
All right, we got one more thing to get through today. We are going to play. So let's play who he play for. So we're gonna do who he play for NFL edition. So starting us off, who does Austin Hooper play for?
Austin Hooper. So the last.
Do I have to wait? Like, how do we buzz in?
No,
you
can guess whatever.
You each get one guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Titans. Where did that guy go, by the way? Jesus.
I remember him being on the Falcons at one point.
Yeah.
Titans is a really good guess. I wouldn't be surprised if Titans is right. That's where I'm thinking of like different teams. And I'm like, no, that tight end plays there. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
So he was on the Titans last year. He's currently a Las Vegas Raider.
Oh.
Shout out to Austin Hooper. I don't know why.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Number 2, Jermichael Hasty.
Jermichael Hasty?
Legitimately no idea. Oh my God.
I have no clue.
Oh, this is a devious one. I'm sorry. This is actually devious.
This is devious.
Is he on a practice squad or something?
This has to be a practice squad.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. I'm just gonna guess Cleveland. I feel like I can see him in a Browns jersey.
God.
Oh my God.
I have
Is he in the Arena Football League or are these all NFL players?
So this guy actually plays in NFL Europe.
Yeah.
Pretty deep cut there. I'm gonna guess the Houston Texans.
Jermichael Hasty was claimed by the New England Patriots off waivers this morning.
Okay, so we clearly know that Jack made this.
Do Pierre Paul.
Where was he before this? Where was he before?
So funny enough, I'm seeing online that he was claimed by the Packers yesterday, but then apparently now the Patriots beat them to the punch. And
okay.
The Texans were one of the people who submitted a claim. So
there we go.
They didn't get him. Before that, he was on the Jaguars last year.
Okay.
And then the Niners before that. All right.
Michael only Jack would pay attention to waiver.
I know.
Like that.
All right. We got another one. Another running back. Trey Sermon.
Oh. I don't. He was an Eagle.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to guess.
He was, but I don't think he's rostered anymore. I think he was like off the team, like on like a practice squad or whatever. Maybe he was claimed.
Okay. Yeah, he's still young. He could be on a practice squad.
He's not an Eagle anymore.
He is not an Eagle anymore.
Okay.
I want to guess Vikings, but my guess is with all the injuries they've had, we would have heard that he got bumped up to the actual roster.
Yeah, we got Ty Chandler at the top now.
For some reason, I was thinking Steelers, but I'm thinking of another Eagle who went to the Steelers, and it's not Trey Sermon.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got to guess. Give me third running back for the Bengals.
Give me fourth running back for the Seahawks.
Neither. He is the Indianapolis Colts third running back.
Oh, wow.
And that's a great segue. That's a great segue into our next guy, Deion Jackson.
Former Colt.
Who was the Colt at the start of the season.
He was. So he's not a Colt anymore?
Nah, he got released after he had an awful game at the start of the year.
So let me guess. He was claimed off waivers 2 weeks ago. Now we're just expected to know who he played for.
Come on, Zach. You think that little of me? It was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, come on.
I'm not thinking of you. I'm thinking of Jack.
Yeah, no, this is all Jack.
Yeah.
Bonus point if you can tell me where he went to college.
Okay, Jack.
It was Duke, by the way. I didn't even know they played football.
They don't.
No. The Daniel Jones is from Duke.
No. Exactly. I know they have a team.
Your point being?
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Wasn't Mitch Trubisky from Duke as well?
No. I couldn't care to tell you. All right, guess away, boys.
Oh, he's North Carolina. Never mind.
All right.
I'm going Jackson. Chargers.
Deion Jackson. I'm going to say the Dolphins.
Zach, you were on the money with your Daniel Jones pick. He's on the Giants.
Oh.
He was claimed by the Browns right after the Colts dropped him, and then they dropped him, and then the Giants picked him up.
Yep, of course.
All right, we got two more. John Walford, Mr. LinkedIn.
Ooh.
I have no guess for that.
John Walford.
Cardinals.
It's a good guess.
It's not a bad guess.
I'll
give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's in the NFC.
It's a big hint. You know what? I just guessed the Dolphins. Let's stick in Florida. He's a Buccaneer.
He is a Buccaneer.
Oh! I got one.
No way. You had to have looked that up.
Great work.
I did not look that up. That is wow. He's a Buck?
He is.
Let's end it with Jason Pierre-Paul and be done. Come on.
Jason Pierre, is he in the league right now?
He is. Hey, who did he play for?
The Saints?
Yeah, he just signed yesterday.
Oh my god. All right, good stuff. But Brian,
yeah,
you don't want me to end it off with Josh Johnson, Mr. 14 teams?
Oh, what team is he? I saw this recently.
I think I might know this. But
Josh Johnson, who he played for.
I'll let you guess first, Brian, because I think I have a good idea, but I'm not even sure if it's right.
Johnson. Patriots.
I'm going to say Ravens.
Zach is on the money. Baltimore Ravens.
I actually knew that one. I actually knew where he was. Yes, that's Josh. Yeah, he's on the Ravens.
Yeah.
Unlike John Walford, which was just a shot in the dark.
That was absolutely in the dark. It was absolutely in the dark. I think I've heard that player's name one time in my life. Like
only last year when he subbed in for Matt Stafford, and everyone laughed because he had something in his LinkedIn profile. He had more connections on LinkedIn.
I didn't realize he was a quarterback. I thought he was a lineman. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought he was a lineman.
All right, boys.
Yeah. Good stuff. Thank you to everybody who played along with us in the chat. We'll be back on Monday ahead of our actual Thanksgiving show. So we'll be back. We have a Madden tournament this weekend, so make sure to sign up.
Madden.
See you then. Sunday. Peace.